गुड मॉर्निंग फ्रेंड्स। आज हम सेल्सफोर्स में वेलोसिटी के कुछ एंट्री क्वेश्चन देखते हैं। तो स्टार्ट करते हैं क्वेश्चंस। व्हाट इज OmniStudio? OmniStudio provide you with a group of the solutions, records, versions, and parts combined to make the cloud application for the industry and associations. OmniStudio permit you to generate the server guided interactions by the utilizing the information assemblable in Salesforce, some other the resource for the issue. Next questions. What are the Omni Spirit basic? Omni Spirit offer basics such as a guiding customer support in incorporating new client, guide insurance cover the representative in upgrading a plan, self-service interactions like troubleshootings are lead thought the Omni script the finish the task. Thereby, Velocity OmniSpread teaches the consumer to compounds producer and make service quicker, more individualized and responsive. Next questions. What can you create using the OmniStudio? You can create the following by using OmniStudio, OmniScript, data reports, integrations producer, FlexCards. Next questions. What is a FlexCard? A FlexCard is a block that certain combination of the patient's information and links to the process with the specific content. For example, account cards can include the unique account information such as status, priority of service level agreement, and creation date. Next question, what is a Flex Card Designer? Flex Card Designer let you the quickly configure preview and debug cards. You can do all this short of the avism things like dark and drop position, resize user interface, UI element onto the Canva to format text, button, icon, image link, chart, tables, and even other the flex card. In the flex card designer, you can the create an actions launch of the update in the OmniSpread, navigate to the web page or applications, display or play out, fire and event update, feeds value and more. Next question. What is a data reports? Data reports is a delight tools designing and develop to extract data from client system and generate the work paper automatically. OmniStudio data report read and write the Salesforce object data or platform single step data transformations. OmniStudio integrations processor can interact with the virus type of the data process in multiple step for 5 instant. It is used to case single data report in sufficient. Next question, I communicate with the OmniScript from the Lightning Web Components? Yes, you can communicate with the OmniScript from the Lightning Web Components to share all you the need. It is to the send data from the OmniScript action and step of the remaining LWC with of the help of sub properties. What is the data reports? Extract the actions. Data reports extract the second type of the data reports that plus data from the Salesforce reads Salesforce the data and returns the result in JSON, XML, and custom format with the complex fields mapping. You can invoke the data loaders, extract action to the random in the data from the multiple Salesforce action, and you can also the make use of file formula and compounds with the mapping. One can the create and data reports, extract the action, and immediately after dragging the data reports, extract the action into the Omni script the structure panels. Next questions. What is the present in the OmniScript Designer the Lightning? OmniScript Designer Lighting content the following features such as headers, navigation panel, canvas, world panels, properties panel, setup panels, and preview the debugs. Next questions: how to create script structures. Create the logic that is a performed when a script function by the building and order the framework of activities and measures actions outside step. Carry out of the actions for the entire the takes, including the reviewing, the submitting, the assign, and utilize ultimately and transforming the data actions commonly consist of the block input and the display accept. However, they with they way likewise consent of the activities OmniStudio foundation as a features and buttons particular to the actions. Next question: why set up OmniSpread to work with Salesforce? Integrating the Salesforce knowledge into your the OmniSpread make it possible for users to browsers and view the Salesforce expertise short articles in the OmniSpace. It additionally support requiring lightning knowledge. Next question: how to launch knowledge-based articles outside of the OmniSpace? Launch knowledge-based articles away from the OmniSpace. Utilize the Velocity Omni spread knowledge base part in the common community or even lightning page. The velocity omni spread knowledge base compound the vendors knowledge based articles side by side and without the omni spread or even as a standalone element when the opening of knowledge based short articles from the omni spread and omni pass the details to the compounds to such as the knowledge base and the render the articles. Next question: how to the seed data into the OmniSpread? Prefer the OmniSpread areas with of the data add to hidden node to the OmniSpread data. Yes, Jones utilize the seed data Johnson feature of the OmniSpread. Set up the data Johnson the property should be manually used to along with of the pixel value that is in the first load of the OmniSpread to the set value making use to formulas with of the information. Practice it with the OmniSpread after internal loads. Next questions. What does SEO OmniSpread mean? One can enable the OmniSpread in the community to be the visible in any online each when the such activity is done by allowing SEO for OmniSpread. It is a call SEO OmniSpread. Next question: explain the messaging framework in the Salesforce. The messaging framework enables the communications between the elements such as OmniSpread and Windows or Lightning Web compounds by the using the Windows and post message section storage message and sub messaging. Next questions: what is a stateful OmniSpread? Stateful OmniSpread are nothing but those which allow the LWC OmniSpread to the compiles the state of the and OmniSpread in the URL. This is a storage can be done by the default setting. The C set up the parameter to the name of the and act to the step. Next question: what is the function of the common actions element? When positions in step of the block or the event run from the another location, action factors can be easily be actually either made as a switch set between the step in the either case you will be able to specify the redirect page easily where the individuals may continue to the following stage or actions or if the switch back to the resource step. Next, when to us the integrations procedures in Velocity to make use to integrations procedure if transforming your the data cannot be carried out of simply just by using the formulas alone. Different the alignment determine whether some filtering of the event calculations are the indeed conducted, but whatever you need to the both check out of the contract object switch name you need to the phones minimum of the two data reports. The object you need to the check Out read the from of the right to the have no particular details relationship. Yes, Johnson note the mapping uh, may not be the direct and need to the collection of the step. You need to conduct the actions such as a calling as a REST API, providing the emails to the receiver, combining list, delaying the width of the errors, and so forth. Next question, how can create the OmniSpread? OmniSpread is a declarative scripting tools means one can create it is easily without the clicking, no code is required to the develop, so we can the achieve and OmniSpread structure by the dragging and dropping various elements such as adding action, generating the formulas together by creating a step of the displaying list of the items, and customer can be selected according to his choice. This can be also perform the task such as a create and function such as a formulas, add input the fields, and look up the for the users the enter the data. We can refer in the display by the using and headline of the text block. Create branches that is a dynamically adjust the control and enables to the disable step depending on of the user's choice in the guided process. Next questions, define the delete actions properties. The following is information on the delete actions properties. Path to ID, all the none, entry the deleted message, delete the fields message, invalid ID message, confirm, cancel the labels, confirmation the dialog the message. Next questions, what is the negative actions? Negations action is a object containing at list of type of the properties. Navigate actions help to the browser and a variety of the Salesforce knowledge coming from the OmniSpread using the navigate actions element tool. The navigate actions right into the OmniSpread structures board. If next question, what does negative to the an app mean? Navigations Navigating to an app means directing users from the OmniSpread to the other app, such as a standard app and a custom app, or any page without app any by using the navigate actions app the page. The reference type. Next question, what are the navigate actions properties? There are various properties present in the navigate actions. They are the follow buttons variant, icons name, page reference type, replace exiting, page is the browser history, compounds name, target parameters, action URL, articles type, page name, tab name, object API, object actions. Next questions. What is the use of remote actions? Remote action is an Apex automations used to mark up the methods available for the JavaScript. Remoting the remote actions element is used to the call Apex classes. OmniScript in the case of the troubleshooting OmniScript the call out remote actions aspect and contract and external system to the check if the assist is still under the warranty. What are the remote actions, the properties? Remote actions, the properties are the listed below. Remote class, remote the methods, remote the options, extra the playwood, remove the mode, send only the extra playwood, show the text and post on the computations, use continuations. Next question, what are the set errors, the properties? Set error contain the many two functions such as a merge any fields can be the provide the expense assigned to the return will provide the communicant and values and provide the output the result of the formulas and the functions where you are not set up the expression that is a link the options. Next questions, how can I launch the OS? An operating system can be quickly called coming from the records web page of the even the coming the from LWC or lightning the communicating on the coming from external system. Additionally, for that is may receive the operating system URL in the OS web page based side of the hit the how to the launch URL. It is open the pop-up there can be replace the URL for the OS established from the anywhere Next question, why navigate in the communicated login of the layout? One need to navigate of the commonly login the layout direct users from the Omni spread for the authorizations. You can even the preview of the Omni spread by the activating the Omni spread and then the placing in the community. Next question, how can the navigate to the records page? Open the section name, page reference type, and take set of the records. Later enter the records ID fields and support merge fields. Click the actions property to select and action to invoke. Explain emails actions. The OmniSplit email actions uses the Salesforce emails API to either send and in emails designing in template to the emails deals with the user's lead gate in the search with the event deliver of the physical image body or defining the activities in arrangement to any image handle velocity interval. So below the mention of the most attribute this is speciality into show and should be checked on the whole and block is show you the concept clear the rather gap of the your interest. Next question, what is the OmniStudio? OmniStudio though provide you with of the group and solution record the versions and part of the combined to the make the cloud application for the industries and association the OmniStudio permit you can the generate server and guideline interaction by the utilizing the information assemble in the Salesforce or some other the resource for issue for the that issue. Next questions. What is a FlexCard designer? In the FlexCard designer, you can create an actions that is a launched of the updated and omnisplit navigate to the web page or the application display fire and event update feeds and value and the more. Next question, what is the data reports? OmniStudio data reports read or write Salesforce Omni the data apart from the single step data transformations. OmniStudio and integration producers can interact with of the virus the step of the data and processor into multiple step for 5 instance. It is a user case and simple data reports in editions integrations. Processor usually can be one or more data reports and are more the flexible and powerful. What are the previous type of the user's message properties? Windows post message, subs, and section the storage. How does custom the errors message written in the Salesforce? In custom errors message uh, when set for and errors are written as a string. Here the custom errors message written are based on the particular the assigned path of the value. Next questions. What is the function of the common actions element when the positions in the step of block given the run from the another location if action the factors can be easily actually the either made as a switch of the between the step in either case you will be able to the specify of the redirect page easily. Here the individuals may be continue to do the following the step and actions of you the switch and block in the resource step. Next question. When to us the integration procedure by velocity. To make use to integration procedures, if you need to the both check out of from the contract the object with the means by you need to the phone minimum of 2 data reports. The object you need to the check out of the form or right to the have no particular details relationship. Transforming your the data cannot be carried out of the simply just by using the formulas along the difference alignment determine whether some filtering one of the event and calculated are the indeed educated what is over. Yes, Jones made the mapping may not be direct need to collection of the steps. Uh, you are the required to go to the or the from of the people right or no number data resource style like object CSV reports external object apex classes and so forth. You need to conduct the actions such as calling the REST API. REST API providing the emails to the receive the combinations list and dealing with the errors, and so that is fourth. Next question: what is the present in the OmniScript and designing the lightning? OmniScript designing highlighting the content of the following the features such as headers, navigations panel, canvas, buttons panel, and properties panels, setup panels, and provides the debugs. और थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स। अगर मेरा यूट्यूब चैनल आपको पसंद आता है तो लाइक और सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलिएगा। मिलते हैं अगली वीडियो में। थैंक यू, बाय।